This deck hurts my brain. Virtual World has got to be one of the most confusing decks in the entire game. If you're brand new to Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're getting into V-World, I want to say it can be quite overwhelming. And you may be looking at this video and be like, OP, is this a guide? No. Let me just tell you, even myself, I'm blown away half the time whenever I see someone else play Virtual World that actually knows what they're doing compared to me. But still, I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to try it and see how good or how bad it truly is. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because we're about to go to the only metaverse that I actually care about. This is Virtual World. For some of you guys that don't know what this archetype is or what it actually does, you're in for a treat. And if you're asking the hand traps and all that, yeah, you can replace it. And the extra deck, there are some cards that are replaceable. I'll say that. So to put it simple, every single Virtual World card has a very similar effect, at least whenever we're talking about the monsters. Their first effect allows them to target one Virtual World card that you control, and you send one Virtual World card of a different type, monster, spell, or trap from your deck to the graveyard. And if you do, you special summon this card. Everything after this point is unique to usually that Virtual World card. Let Nian, if she's in the graveyard and we summon out a level 3, then she can special summon herself as a tuner. The boy Master Roshi special summons a level 3 onto the field. Kieran allows us to send another Virtual World card of the third type from the deck to the graveyard. Lulu is one of the best cards in this deck because this allows us to search a card of the third type. So let's say for an example, you special summon her onto the field by targeting a monster, you send a spell card, now she'll allow you to search for a trap card, and vice versa. And then last but not least is our boy Gigi. Gigi will allow you to special summon it onto the field by using the generic Virtual World effect. However, in the end phase, you will also be able to add a monster from your graveyard back into your hand. As for our spells, which are pretty important, we have Hualoon. I hope I said that right. This allows us to place a Virtual World Gate card from our deck face up in your spell and trap card zone. And then it also gives you other effects, which a lot of them you're not going to be using a lot of the time. Some of our gate cards include stuff like Queen Long. Queen Long, we're not going to be seeing it that much being played in our back row. However, one place we will absolutely use this is in our graveyard. If this card's in our graveyard, we're able to add one Virtual World monster from our deck to our hand. Our other Virtual World Gate is Chushe. It's going to be one of the cards that we kind of have in our back row if possible, because we're able to target one face-up card on the field. We shuffle two of our banished Virtual World cards with different names into the deck, and then we destroy that card. And the other one is Zhuan Yu, which will allow us to target one card on the field and change its battle position during the battle phase. And that's literally all it does. While it's face up on the field, that's it. However, one of the things that it can do is that if this card's in our graveyard, we can banish this card to target one of our Virtual World monsters in our graveyard to special summon it, but we negate its effects. And we send one card from our hand to the graveyard. And then, of course, you can't talk about this deck without talking about two big characters. One, Shinshin. Shinshin is, of course, one of our boss monsters. What this thing will do is that any card that's sent from the field to the graveyard is banished instead. This effect alone is already good as is. However, Shinshin goes even beyond that. When one of your monster attacks, you can return one of the banished monsters to the owner's graveyard. This includes not only just yours, but theirs as well. So be careful if you banish a monster and then you activate this and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. And another thing too, during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish two other monsters from your graveyard with original types and attributes from each other to special summon this card back onto the field, which, like I said before, we don't mind banishing. And then the other card, True King of All Calamities. No one probably needs an introduction at this point to what this card does. He is just a massive floodgate, and he will stop your opponent from playing the game. But yeah, this deck is extremely convoluted, and I could show you combos, I could do you all that, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I myself am not a source of information at the moment for this deck. I could show you the deck list, but apart from me teaching you everything else, I'm not too comfortable with doing that because your boy OP, hey man, you know, I'm known for mediocre gameplay at this point. But one thing I will tell you that helped me out a lot getting into this deck, if you go to the description box below, there will be links to basic combos for Virtual World. There's two different links and both of them show different combos, and let me just tell you, this thing has saved me so much. It's like a little cheat sheet. Until you learn the combos for yourself, it's gonna be your best friend, I'm telling you. So that's the deck list. If you guys are new around here, can you please consider subscribing? A lot of you guys aren't subscribed, and I would definitely appreciate it if you just clicked it. And you know, if you want to, like the video. But you guys know what time it is, man. The best part of the video, OP's mediocre gameplay. I hope I don't run into any Drytrons. And I have a story to tell about Drytron players. So last night, your boy OP was chilling, grinding Yu-Gi-Oh! Like usual. And I ran into this Drytron player that was really weird. I ran into him a few times, then we played like 2 or 3 times. Because it was like pretty late in the night, which that's usually the time whenever I get all my free time. And I ran into this guy like 3 times. This dude, are you serious? Let me just stop that. But this guy, he won the first game, right? The first game he played, he won because he went first. He got his Herald of Ultimateness out, and I was like, well, GG. I can't do anything else. But I ran into him 2 more times after that. What happened was this dude would surrender every single time, didn't go first. But if he got second, he would just insta surrender. And I was like, dude, what? There's actual players out there who do that. And I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Just play the game. Activate the boy Master Roshi, target him, and then he actually doesn't have a herald in his hand. That's pretty good. All right, we're gonna send this to the graveyard. Supposed to summon Master Roshi. We can now activate our Queen Long to send our other Queen Long in our hand to the graveyard. So we can grab our... Yeah, we're going to grab Lulu here. We always want to grab Lulu. She's insane. And then I can discard this. All right, now we can activate this and target you. And we're going to send a Chushe to the grave. And we're going to add a city to our hand so we can place the other Chushe that's in our deck onto the field. I wonder if I could actually end the game here because I could go into my Exceed. Probably not, though. And either graveyard and banish it. See, Phoenix would be really good here if this was a quick effect because I could banish his ritual spell if it was in the graveyard, but it's not. So, do I want to just go for the castle or do I just want to go for Shinshin? I think I do. I think I just go for Shinshin here. And then what we're going to do here is, I think we're just going to insta go into Maxi. Like, as soon as he does something. Yeah, right here. Oh, there's my call by the grave. Oh my god, this would be amazing. He already has enough for Herald, doesn't he? I don't know if I pop him here. Do I pop this on the field right now? Or do I wait? I may wait. This may get me killed, but I'm trying to think when exactly would I disrupt him? Because I think disrupting his Drytron Zeta would be good, but at the same time, I think I want to get rid of that more so. If that gets normal summon, absolutely. Yes, this is what I want to get rid of. We're going to pop that. It's going to be banished. Boom. It's gone. So he has Eva now. And with Eva, he could add his Herald now, which is going to be really bad. Can he still special summon that? He already used this effect once on that, so I'm not for sure. And then, oh, he's going to banish it. This is going to get banished because he played it on the field. Does he not know? Link Karibo. This is the game we're playing now, huh? You love to see these Drytron players, man. Let me tell you. You love to see them just get absolutely blasted. So he's probably going to try to negate like every single thing here. So first things first, I'm going to activate Lao Lao because I think we have a level 3 in the grave. We do. But we have a tuner. Actually, I will target this so I can send my GG. If I send GG here, I think I could get something going. He may activate his Herald, which is what I'm hoping for, so I can call by the grave it. Which I guess I don't have to send GG because I could special summon out Lulu. Okay, there we go. That's the first negate. Is this a destroy too? Okay, I'm going to get rid of Ava right now. Okay, so he has at least 2 more monsters in his hand that I will need to get rid of. So we're going to activate Queen Long here and see if he does anything else. He doesn't do anything else. And we're going to grab our Kirin. And then we're going to send Nian Yen to the graveyard. Because this way, if we special summon out Lulu, we could actually get something going here. So we're going to target Lily. Did I already send GG? I sent GG last time, right? Or no? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If he sends his Herald, that's what I want him to do. I want him to send his Herald so I can banish it with Call by the Grave. He's letting it go through. Okay, the card that I'm going to send to the graveyard is going to be GG. We're going to summon him. And we're going to send a card to the deck, or from the deck to the graveyard, which is going to be our Queen Long. So we have another one for next turn if we need it. And then with this, I want to summon Hime to send the other trap card, the one that can special summon. I want to send that to the graveyard so I can special summon out one of our monsters if we need it, which we probably will. We're going to add a city because what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, and then I can activate Hime's effect to bring her on the field. And she's going to be another tuner as well, but I could special summon her back with the effects of something else. So we're going to bring her out. And then now I can activate Virtual World City, and Virtual World City will set a Queen Long from my deck to my back row, which I think would allow me to negate one of his monsters. I think I'm going to go into Vermilion Dragon. Right? Is that what I want to do? I want to go into Vermilion? Yeah, I think I go into Vermilion Dragon. And that way I can banish a monster. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to go into Vermilion here, get rid of these 2. I can banish and then destroy. I'm going to activate Queen Long. Queen Long can banish any of our cards. So what isn't banished yet? You know what? Let me banish a Nian Yen here. I'm going to select Herald of Ultimateness. Optional effect. Do I want to activate this? Let me think here. You know what? I will activate this just so we can add back one of our Queen Longs into the deck. He has to activate it here. Okay, he's not activating anything. Chat, I think this guy might be screwed. And if he activates a Herald... No, bro, you're negated. You're negated, my guy. You're negated. And you know what? Just because you did that too, you're negated, bro. GG. You're negated. You're done for, my guy. Do you not understand the repercussions of your actions, sir? He just surrendered. Like, bro, are you... That just goes to show you, people who play some of these meta decks, they don't know matchup knowledge at all. Because he activated his ritual spell without even knowing what Shin Shin does. Because if he would have played it correctly right there, he literally could have just not used his ritual and just waited it out or just killed Shin Shin some other way. What is this? Can I even do anything with this? I think I can. They activate Queen Long, activate Kieran, and then if I send this trap card right here, and I summon this, and then I activate this to send another trap, which would be, or not a trap, but this would be a tuner. And then with Lulu, I could banish this card to summon her out. Maybe not the best of use. Yeah, maybe not the best use of this, but hey, I think it's better than nothing. Then we can activate Queen Long, banish Queen Long to grab us a Nian Nian, so we can put Nian Nian in the grave. And then from this, we just go... We could draw and like see if we get something else off of this, but I really don't think we will. I have an idea, chat. Even though this isn't chat room, we're gonna still act like it is. I have an idea. I think we can get out King of Calamities. Oh, we can't. No, we can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. I messed it up. Oh my god. It's the Vermilion Dragon. I stink wrote the wrong one. My heart was in the right place, but my mind was in a different place. I should have set my call by the grave. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm just missing playing left and right. Because in order to search with Xiao Feng, I need Chushe on the field. What is this guy playing? Is this Bujins? Endemon? He drew him? Dang. Wait, how is he gonna get spell counters? No. Does this technically add to spell counters? Unfortunate. What am I sending to the graveyard here? Send a Chushe. Alright, we're summoning this. Then we're gonna add a Kieran to our hand? Or do I add Lao to my hand? I think I add Kieran in this situation. Wait, is he not going to stop this? Or attempt to? I think I'm missing something here. Well, I guess I can banish this and then let me banish, I don't even know. Banish like Chushe here and then negate Endemon. And he can activate it and chain it, which is kind of what I want him to do, is chain this spell to Endemon. Yeah, there it goes. Now we can use Queen Long to search for Master Roshi. We got the boy Master Roshi. I'm telling you, we could go straight into King of All Calamities. You know what? We might just do. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna do it, bro. Honestly, because now we can summon out Cloud Castle, and then with Cloud Castle, or we can go into True King, and we can also do this as well to return our Chushe back to our deck, so we can actually use it. Now we can activate Lao, target Hime, and we send a spell, and then we put this man on the field. We special summon a monster, which will be our Kieran. And then from here, we can... Wait, can we end this? We might be able to end this, actually, or just go into Zeus. Oh, it's so close to game, you can taste it. Do I just go Zeus here? You know what? Screw it. Let's just go into Zeus for safekeeping. There we go. 2 of the strongest X seeds on the board in the entire game, mind you. You know, to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna call Dark. I should have did it in the draw phase, but I think I'm gonna call Dark. Which, I'm gonna say this right now. True King of All Calamities is kind of broken. It's the end phase, so now I just do this. And then now, ladies and gentlemen, we attack for game. And that's how it goes, you know. Oh, wait, I forgot. You cannot attack for game yet. Wait. I actually, no cap, I thought that ended on his turn. I'm just going to attack with Zeus and end. Unless you have something else that you want to throw at me, and nope, that's it. So I don't know how many of those duels you actually saw, but I played for about an hour, and I got some good games in. So I think this deck has a lot of pros to it, a lot of good stuff. It's a very strong deck. It's one of the most meta decks in the game at the moment. But I also want to say that at the same time, it's not super crazy fun to play, I don't think. Even though I love True King of All Calamities, this is not a very fun and interactive card, Konami. Because if you get True King of All Calamities out, negate everything, they can't do nothing, right? But everything else in the deck, you know, I kind of like, apart from it getting hard countered by pretty much every meta hand trap. But to be honest, every single deck in the game does that. Unless you're playing like, let me not say that. I gotta save that for a video. But yeah, fun deck, good deck. Cool one. If you want to learn any of the combos like I mentioned before, please make sure you go check out the description. It shows you some basic combos. And if you're getting discouraged, like you're getting into this deck and you're looking at this video hoping to find some guidance, and I probably didn't provide you with any, I'll say that Virtual World is a deck that you get better with over time. Like whenever you first start playing it, you're going to be making misplays left and right. You're going to be ending your board too prematurely instead of getting it to its full potential that it could have got to that turn. But that's just part of the learning process, man. If you want to play this deck and you want to stick with it, you want to main it, just tough it out. And I promise you, it will be absolutely worth it. But that's going to be it for this one, man. Thank you all for coming out. Tell me down below what stuff you would change about the Virtual World deck. This is on my main, so I will be playing some more of this, probably on live streams and everything. And let me just say, if you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend you check out either one of the videos that are popping up on your screen right now. Great Yu-Gi-Oh content, great stuff. And if you enjoyed this, I promise you're going to enjoy those just as much or even more. And oh yeah, before you leave, don't forget to drink water.